Alright, hey guys, I'm Rebels TCG back in the video. So with this video, we'll be talking about the new TRAPTRIX support, and as you can see here, TRAPTRIX is getting used structure deck. And yeah, this card, you already know it's about like trap cards and just like, trap hole, any sort of trap related, trap hole related cards. So this looks like it's going to be hopefully decent if it's a whole structure deck. So let's get started here. We see TRAPTRIX Pingo Pingua. So it's a 2500 attack, 300 defense monster, and requires 2 level 4 monsters to summon it. Makes sense. And this card with material is unaffected by trap effects and by activated effects from any other monster with the same type as any of those materials. So this looks okay. It's just unaffected by trap effects and activated effects with any of those materials. So that's decent too, giving it some level of protection. And then you can attach one material from this card, add one TRAPTRIX monster from your deck to your hand. So that's really good. A search card for the trap. Add a TRAPTRIX monster. That's great because then you're just able to go straight into your actual archetype through this card just by having 2 level 4 monsters. So that's pretty good to see. And if a monster that is owned by your opponent is sent to the graveyard or banished by a card effect, you can attach one of them to this card material. So of course you're going to be using trap cards that gives this makes it where this effect is relevant, and then from there you're actually able to get fill up this card with more material, and then you can use that to search out more cards. So this looks like a pretty good rank 4, honestly, just for this effect really. And then being able to use this to recycle material and restrict your opponent from using those cards again. And then here we have TRAPTRIX Arachnocampa. So this is the girl. It looks okay. The art looks decent. During the main phase, if you control a TRAPTRIX monster, quick effect, you can special summon this card from your hand. Also, you cannot special summon monsters from the rest of the deck. From the extra deck for the rest of the turn, except insect and plant monsters. Makes sense to me. Unaffected by the effects of whole normal traps. That's kind of staying in the same vein of this whole archetype. The first time each stack card in your spell and trap zone will be destroyed by card effect each turn, it is not destroyed. So this gives you a form of protection for your spells and traps, and it's also a quick way to just special summon this monster out and makes it easier to go into your level 4 monster as you're just able to special summon it from your hand. So that's pretty cool and pretty solid from this card, so pretty decent support here. It looks like a new trap card, a new trap hole card. This is Delusion Trap Hole, which is a normal trap card. You can only activate one card with this card's names per turn. If your opponent special summon a monster with this turn, target one monster they control with 2000 or more attack, destroy it. Then if you have a whole normal trap in your grave, you can banish one monster from your opponent's graveyard. So that's really good. Being able to just target one thing, just anything that they summon that turn, you're just, as long as they summoned a monster during that turn, you can target one monster they control with 2000 or more attack and destroy it. So you don't have to use it on summon, so that's pretty good. And then not only that, just being able to banish a monster from your opponent's grave is really good too. It's a called by the grave for you're not negating anything, but I guess like a DD Crow mainly. Just being able to get something out from their grave, that's pretty solid. And just being able to choose when to use this and not have to use it on summon is pretty solid for the deck, honestly. And then here, it looks like the last card here, because these are the reprints, is TRAPTRIX Octopus, which is the Link 3. I'm not sure if they got a Link monster before this, so they might have, but this hopefully this is a really good one. As you can see, it's a Link 3, so it requires 2+ monsters, including a plant or insect monster. This Link Summon card is unaffected by trap effects, as usual. TRAPTRIX monsters you control gain 1000 attack while you have a normal trap in your monster. Normal trap in your grave. So that's pretty good. That means you're going to actually be able to beef up your TRAPTRIX monsters a decent bit. This is going to get to 3500. It's actually going to be a solid beater, and a lot of the TRAPTRIX monsters just being able to get that 1000 boost. It's going to be a big boost. It's going to make it a lot easier for TRAPTRIX to actually be able to finish opponents. So that's nice to see. And then once per turn, you can target face-up cards your opponent controls up to a number of insects and plant monsters you control. Negate their effects until the end of this turn. Then you can banish one normal trap in your grave, and if you do, destroy one of the cards. It is targets, but it's basically imperms of you can just imperm. It's an ignition effect, but you're just able to imperm a bunch of your opponent's monsters. And then if you have a normal trap in your grave, you're just able to banish it and then destroy one of the targeted cards. So that's pretty good. You're just able to negate something, and if it's indestructible, now you can destroy it. So that makes it actually pretty reasonable to also be able to finish your opponent with the 1000 attacks since you're clearing things on the board. So this looks like pretty solid TRAPTRIX support, honestly, and I think it's definitely gonna help the deck a lot. I know the deck had trouble with actually going and having a win con. Besides like slowing down your opponent and then slowly beating them down. This looks like it's going to make it easier for you to actually win when you're going second and actually be able to set something up. Being able to destroy something on the field or negate their monsters so you can kind of deal with them easier and get an 1000 attack boost. Looks like pretty solid support. Let me know what you guys think about the support, if you like TRAPTRIX and all that. And make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.